Hello, welcome back to LaTasha Hewitt Homes. Thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. On this channel, we talk about all things home organization, home decorating, home life, minimalism, real estate, just home. Recently, on another episode, I recorded a video with my daughter, Amara. I'll put it in the description if you haven't seen it. And we were decluttering her closet. It was so much fun. But around that time, my youngest daughter, Kayden, there she is, made it known that she was ready to kind of change up her room a little bit and redo it. Of course, my initial reaction was, again? Didn't we just do this a couple of months ago? But I'm recognizing that they change it up a lot. And so what were you thinking about when you felt it was time for your room to have like a refresh?
Well, first of all, I really like to do like journaling and like poetry and creative writing. So I wanted to make a space that felt like home and just safe, like and just a place where I just felt relaxed.
Yeah, so you can be inspired, so you can get the words out the way you see them. I gotcha.
When the environment is right, it just feels better. So.
Okay, and what better place to create that environment than your own room, right? So we were excited about embarking upon this journey eventually because Kayden kind of already had in her mind exactly what she wanted. So I was just pretty much following the script. So are you guys ready to see how we transformed this room to what it was, to what it is now?
Let go. Okay, so right here, I was just looking for a blanket to go with my bed, and I wanted this like mint green type of color, so this is the perfect one. It was really soft as well, so I loved it. And right here, I'm walking out of Five Below, very satisfied with everything I got, and I'm just showing you an overview of what I got. Again, I got my blanket, I got some pens for journaling, also got my sunset lamp, so off I go. Okay, so then I'm running to Dollar Tree, pretty crazy. Opened the door for my mom, and then I was looking for something to put my jewelry and my, little accessories in, so I found this cheap bin. It's gray. I was looking at the colors, and I thought gray was the best option, so I went with gray, as you can see in this clip, so yeah. And then here I am at home, moving everything out of my room, pretty blank. So that was some progress we made. It's kind of hard to move everything out, sweating a lot, so now let's get to work.
Let's talk about this desk. It started off as a total nightmare because Kayden converted it from using it for studying to makeup and all those kinds of things. But fortunately, with the pink stuff, it was transformed instantly. And then it was time to tackle these LED lights. And I had one mission and one mission only, and that was to make sure everything was lined up as neatly as possible at the top. So when the lights came on, it was a nice outline for the room.
Okay, so right now I'm putting on my bed sheets, and I wanted my sheets to be a whitish gray. It's just time for like more of a, natural color. So right here I'm putting on my sheets, which took a while for me to get the hang of it first, but I got it. So then I moved in my bookcase that I converted into an organizer. So I actually flipped it over because it was tall before, pretty tall. So now I'm moving my big white rug right here in the corner, and then my nightstand. And then I'm opening my tapestry. I didn't realize it was going to be this small, so I was like, oh, my first thought, but it worked out, so I'm not mad about it looking back. So now I'm hanging it up with some thumbtacks right over my desk, and I'm moving in my dresser, which is kind of hard because it was pretty heavy, so. And now my vines, which I will talk more about. Okay, so Me as a 12-year-old, I'm always on TikTok and Pinterest looking at different things to get inspired by. And one thing I actually saw that I loved was this vine scene going on right here. So what we did for this part, so this part at the top, let's go all the way down the wall where it stops right there, is we got 1.5 vines because one vine wasn't long enough to go all the way down the wall. So we had to get a piece of another vine and just connect it with some thumbtacks. For this part, took about 1.5 vines to 2 vines total to make it possible. What we did, we just cut pieces of the vines, make sure it was going shorter each time, but not too short to where it just looks like one's right here, one's down here. So make sure it was cut to the appropriate amount. And I love how it came out. Love it. I did it myself. I don't know how I said that, but I love it so much. And it's a great way to have, it's a great way to add a little spice to them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it only took 10 minutes. I love it. Best 10 minutes spent in my life, honestly. So yeah. Okay, so right here, I'm using the magic eraser, and it was working pretty well, actually. I just wanted to get out some of the scratches and everything in my wall because it was really not going well with the vibe I was going for. So the eraser actually did work.
And then it was time for me to hang up this mirror. I have to say I was being a little lazy about it, trying to just eyeball it. And it did not line up initially. So I did have to try again. And I measured a little bit more closely, but I guesstimated it, and eventually I got things hung up just the way they should be. Then it was time to add some finishing touches to the area over her desk. We tried out little hanging things that were in her room previously, and it actually blended really well with the tapestry. So we were pleasantly surprised how it all just kind of came together. On to hanging up one of Kayden's green totes that she had gotten for her birthday. But first we had to use this little hook. I think I had bought these for like Christmas or something. But it fit perfectly and kind of added a little pop of color.
Okay, so right here, we're wiping off my very dirty dresser just to give it a nice clean and give it that shine we're looking for. So then I took some Windex, I also cleaned my mirror to my bed, added my cute little teddy bear, and of course the beautiful sage green blanket over my bed. Make sure everything was even and no little wrinkles in them. So then I was doing it wrong, so I redid that. Just straightening it out a little bit and then smoothing it out so it doesn't look so bunched up. And love it. Love how it looks. And I'm putting myself on my bookshelf, my book series, Wrinkle in Time. Putting all my little journaling and poetry notebooks and books in here as well. My bookcase. One fell down, but I got it. And then I put my little baby picture. I actually ended up putting this somewhere else, but you get the point. And then I put my plants in my little shelves over my desk. My dad was actually getting this mixture just to put on my walls because there was a few blemishes I didn't want, like these right here. So although it didn't look the best, it was better because the color is white now. So it's not as bad. So that works because I did not want to repaint my room. So I just put it over the big spots that's really noticeable. We didn't really get every single part of my room. And then I'm over here hanging up my macrame or dream catcher, whatever you want to call it, and over my bookshelf. I thought it looked good here, so I kept it there. Now I'm placing my salt lamp over my dresser and my other little plant and my candle. I was having trouble deciding where I should put the candle. I did not end up putting it right there. I kind of changed it up, but you get that point. Then it was time to show my very curious sister, and here's that reaction.
Oh my gosh.
Here's my bag. My bag's behind you. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing.
I'm so jealous.
Oh my gosh. This is great. What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely doing that.
What?
That flipping
Oh
thing.
yeah, yeah, it's better that way.
This is big rock and little den over here.
All right, so the room is complete. Yay! And we had fun doing it. Was it fun for you?
Yes.
You know, and it really didn't take us that long. I think it was like
A day and a half.
day and a half of just kind of moving some things around, repurposing some things, and incorporating the things that she purchased into the existing space. And, you know, as I kind of mentioned earlier, Kayden wasn't even trying to have her walls repainted. If they had blemishes on it, we were going to cover it up. We were going to just paste over it. She was
not
ready to
trying to
go.
wait.
Nope, she did not want to wait. She was feeling this thing. So how do you feel about the finished product?
I love it. I already started doing my little journaling in here. I just feel a lot safer to do it now. And I just want to be up here forever.
Ah, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, at least we know where she is. And I really enjoyed seeing your vision come together. I know lights were a big factor. What was so important about the lights?
I feel like each section of my room kind of has some type of light. I feel like it would like just showcases when there's light and brings a pop to every aspect of my room. So
Yeah, light does do that. You know, it shines a light.
plus, it adds more of a comfy, cute vibe. So.
Yeah. Like there's no lamp in here. Everything's like soft lighting from whatever lighting source that she found. So that's kind of cool. And so what do you think is next? Anything else we're adding to this? Are we going to be satisfied for a little while or what?
I'm satisfied, but over here in the future for this wall where my mirror is over my dresser, I definitely want to add some more pictures, maybe like a picture wall of like a what's it called, like a billboard.
Okay.
Or yeah, just some more pictures here and there, but that's in the future.
See, that's something you can build. That's what I'm thinking about. Keep the base, just build. No total
Modeling.
Yeah. Let's keep it simple and just build, right? But I understand. One of the things I do love about this is whenever my daughters want to redo their room or something, it helps me kind of see where they are at this phase of life. Now, Kayden just turned 12. And, you know, she has new interests now. She's, you know, no more rainbows and unicorns. And so, you know, it's kind of like, oh my goodness, my children are maturing. Am I ready for this? No, but I do embrace seeing where they are. And I can find out through how they express themselves in their room, which is really, really cool. And which is why I kind of go along with these projects. But hopefully this one will stay for a little while. We hope you enjoyed watching us go through our process. It was fun. I think it bonds us together in some ways because, you know, we may fuss a little bit. No, not there, Mom. Right now, Mom. But in the end, we're both happy with how it turns out. And you know how we moms are. When our daughters are happy, we're happy. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Happy decorating.